Guys, this is Coach Fear here with your episode 6 of your Steelers franchise. Right now we are in week 2 and we are in a matchup against the Dallas Cowboys. We both are 0-1. We had a tough game against the New York Giants. I knew it was going to be tough, and we actually were playing them great. We could have beat them, but we had a lot of missed assignments on defense, and we turned the ball over. We were pretty much even in the turnover game, but we have to do better this week. We're playing the Cowboys. They are a good team. We have to play better. We have to play better and get better. That's the goal for the week. So we're at home again. Hopefully we can win back some of our fans. I'm pretty sure our fans were upset with last week's game. We saw some good things like James Conner, 100 yards, 59-yard run. I mean, that's great. 9 carries. He didn't have to run the ball that much.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they come into this one after a
and once again we're kicking off, so defense will start first.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season and not have a letdown immediately. You got to fight against that. They've got to come out ready to play.
There we go, kick off. Let's see if we can stop the Cowboys.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. It's the Mississippi State product.
There's Dak Prescott, and not that good stats from last week.
His best attribute was being able to break the pocket and make plays in the open field. But watching him develop.
All right, so one thing I'm going to do, we're going to go with the coach's suggestions. We're going to go strategy, and I'm going to try to run some 3-4. On first and second down, probably nickel on 2nd. Or on 3rd, I mean.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. They find some open field here.
And right there, missed assignment. We cannot give that up. It's way too long of a rush. We don't need to give any more.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A dump off to Elliott. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but
come on.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
3rd and inches.
People think the coaching staff really
we're going to have to blitz here.
Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get out.
All right, we'll try this strong safety blitz.
Prescott now from the 50.
There we go. And that's what we needed.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short.
Now we can set the tone here, and we'll stay ahead.
But you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Steelers
I really don't know why Davis didn't go back for that.
Deep in their own territory. And the
All
Steelers
right.
set to take the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. First carry for James Conner.
There we go.
Some room to get this up to about the 14.
That's what we want.
The numbers there for Conner in last week's game. 9 carries for an even 100 yards.
Let's get out of the end zone.
In week 1, he's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
There we go.
Get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
We're going to show Zeke Elliott who the best running back is in the league.
I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much
Gotta
space
make a
to
smart
run.
decision
So
here.
first and 10 now from the 30. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Almost able to intercept
Oh,
it.
man.
That's one he would have liked to have held on
I think
to
we
on
should
his
have let the
first
play
drive.
develop
Instead,
there a little
second
bit.
down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to
And
have
we're gonna
back.
go
There
empty.
wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to
And we're
think
gonna
on
get the
early downs like that
ball
first down there,
probably
you
to
might be a little
Connor.
bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more
Juju.
downs to play with.
Shoot, man. He was covered great.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your
All
head
right,
around.
vertical
Locate the
game.
football so you
We're
can
not
make a
strong with the
play on
vertical
it
game,
while it's in
but
the air.
it
That's
says
exactly
that
what he
we
did
need
there.
to.
That was nice.
Here's Roethlisberger.
Dang it! Come on.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely
Their
locked up
safety
tight.
came
He was
down.
trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a
Juju
time
was
to force it, he felt
one-on-one.
like he needed
We
to
can't make it.
play,
We
right?
can't make the
exactly
throw.
right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or
There we
on
go.
the
Nice
ground.
hit.
Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Now the starting lineup here defensively for Pittsburgh. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
To throw is Prescott. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he's able to get up here to the
Third down.
26.
Let's stop.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle.
Was that the offensive tackle?
Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks
I
of
hope it
yardage
was.
after the catch. Now you put the offense
No.
in position. Every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Oh, come on.
Yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this first and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
There we go. Nice sack to it. There we go.
In there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Now, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Prescott now. Sideline throw. It's complete.
And
a nice
now
job
it's third
there,
down.
keeping the toes inbounds.
3rd and 12.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat.
All right,
Give
let's
him
go.
a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline.
Yes! Edmonds! That's what we needed.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds.
Now we got to capitalize on it.
Set up shop at the 40-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all
Nice,
you're
Edmonds.
focused on
Nice.
is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Now it's Connor. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
They're playing press, so I guess that's why you want to run vertical
One
with
thing to
them.
keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some
that
of these
didn't work.
shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking.
Oh, man.
Nice play there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
All right, we're going to capitalize and get the field goal here.
Third down pass brings up fourth. And he has
nice, 55 yards.
55 yards away. That was never in doubt. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for three. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden
So we
change,
got a little
right?
lead. We're just going to keep playing good D.
And they did, holding them to a field goal.
Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned it over. That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Hope we punish him.
The numbers for Zeke from last
Only 77 yards last week.
Carries, 77 yards.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
Second down, Prescott drops it underneath to Elliott. They get 5 out of that.
Took
one,
a nice hit.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots.
Nice. Nice tackle for the loss.
He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So just a lone field goal in this.
And that's the end of the quarter. Second quarter.
But they face a second
Here we
and
go.
long to start things out. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And as a first rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent
nice.
to the roster that really needed
Well, they have to punt. Good job. Good D.
Good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get
We gotta do something good here.
Philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting and inserted them into their lineup.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long
nice.
that they got 3
Oh,
points
it's
out
incomplete.
Of. They've got to feel
Thought
good
you
about
had it.
that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And he's got his man, the tight
There we
end,
go.
McDonald. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
But it's brought in by Washington. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. got this one across.
Why didn't he run?
Into Cowboy territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was
I
accounting
should
for the free
threw
safety.
laser there.
That brings up 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now Roethlisberger.
No, come on.
Incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And look at this. It's a fake.
Dang it.
Not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. It's such a
usually that works.
There to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense?
Here we go.
Let's face
Come on,
it,
D.
if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
There we go.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll
Gave
take
him
this
3
just
there.
shy of midfield. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, he hasn't made
We
much of an
don't
impact
want
in the
them to
running
get
game
first.
thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Dang it.
Complete. A very solid gain of 27. Prescott now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Here's Prescott. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll work it inside the 13-yard line before it's all said and done.
Come on.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down, Elliott. It'll be a
Third down.
5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every
want
attempt.
them.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
There we go.
Throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another
We can
prime
handle
example.
that.
Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And Crosby puts it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? You made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play action. It's Roethlisberger.
Oh, come on.
He's taken down. Taco Charlton in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a
pass interference. Good call.
Assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Pass interference, defense.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Have any time.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. His throw incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. And now Roethlisberger signals for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Yes!
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for
And we get the ball at the half. And that is Brown. Marquise Brown.
Touchdown here of the new campaign.
Yeah.
Are able to strike for 6.
Marquise Brown. The little speedster that we needed.
And then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there is no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does.
That's what we needed.
On his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone.
Marquise Brown.
Kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10.
When I saw
And he'll take it past the 25
that he had one of the
28-yard
fastest
line.
times in the draft, I was like, yep, that's the guy we need right there.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs
What's
now
the
may
flag?
pop bigger later in the game because
There we
of the
go.
effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want
We'll
to
take
tackle
it.
him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of
So
position. or he
Edmonds has
runs through
broken ribs,
tackles.
will not be able to turn
Continue
to the
to feed
game.
him the ball. He's having that
And
kind
that
of game.
sucks.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here?
Yeah, we might want to go with a...
Prescott from the gun. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now Prescott to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. A second down throw for Prescott. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 49.
There we go. Bostic with the interception. John Bostic. We are alive, baby. We are alive. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to run the freaking score up because that's what we need to do. We're going to use this.
You got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Roethlisberger finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Oh, wait. We got entry timeout. Finney's out.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And McDonald here over the middle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a free play now for Roethlisberger. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
Nice. We'll take it.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside's easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Ben to throw again.
Yeah. There we go.
In for the score. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
There we go.
Because if they don't,
Pectoral strain. And he'll be all right. We're going to keep him out for a little bit.
Make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Boswell good with the extra
yes,
point.
nice lead.
17-3.
Finally, we got ourselves a nice little start going on. We started off slow, but we're getting it.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
So,
now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it.
Let's go.
Of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
oh, Fisher almost had an interception.
Seconds remaining now. The Cowboys on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Harris. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
And they're going to throw it deep here, obviously.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Nice.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
And here we go. We're going to skip right to the third.
As the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Please don't get hurt, man.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start
And we're at the 32. Not bad at all.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
there we go.
What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. They'll find
there we go.
Schuster, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards that time. And
Juju. You hear the fans calling Juju.
Flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They run with Connor. And he's going to fight his way.
There you get Connor with a nice run.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And we don't have Brown.
We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
You're down 2 touchdowns.
Are we going to go for a 60-yard field goal here?
You have to come up with a big play.
No.
That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Roethlisberger will stay
and
out
who we got out on the outside again? Yeah, that's right. Marquise Brown, baby. All right, let's go. One-on-one coverage. Oh, he's deep. Oh, overthrown. He was wide open. Gosh, that guy's fast.
Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
I'm going to consider this a really successful defense if Elliott doesn't get a lot of yards and Dak Prescott doesn't get a touchdown. Or I'm going to say it was a successful day.
From being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing.
Right.
But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
We're going to go man here.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
Good.
False start, offense.
Good.
That's how the Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin. So
there we go.
False start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh, no.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Man, we had that screen stopped.
26 on the third down conversion.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Here's Prescott. Harris has it over the middle.
Oh, dang it.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now Elliott. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
We need to stop these guys.
Pick up there, 2nd and goal.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the
No, we just left a wide open hole there for Zeke Elliott.
Ezekiel Elliott, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of
Now it's a one-score game.
Get relaxed enough to get it done.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Ooh.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
That was a heck of a hit.
And the Steeler offense back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. Again, it's Connor. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Once again, we got 10 on the field. I think this is a glitch. That's a glitch that they need to fix.
The Steelers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Come on.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing for his running back, and he's
there we go.
Complete.
Got the first. Let's keep moving.
Here at about the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Come on, guys. You need a block.
Absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And the Steelers on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah. We got Brown on the outside. Here we go.
3rd and 9. Now it's Roethlisberger. Now big hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
There was holding there.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It's a 45-yard punt.
There we go.
A 1-yard return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
No, we can't let them score anymore.
The Cowboys now
We
with
gotta
a
get
1st
after
and
it.
10 at their
We
own
gotta get the football
25-yard
back.
line. To throw is Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And now running right through it. And he gets this one just shy.
Why can't we defend the screen?
Mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
All right, come on.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Yes. Got the football back. There we go.
Backs in the backfield to help pass protect. All the receivers in their patterns. It's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger.
There we go.
Throw that's complete on the inside slant. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here's Conner, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken
Oh
down.
no, James Conner's hurt.
It appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Well, I hope it's not bad. And he's going to the locker room. Shoot. That means DeAndre Swift is coming in. All right, let's see if we can get Swift there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding.
Holding. Offense.
What are we going to do? Decline it or
So they decline it as that will bring up 4.
shoulder
And I
tear?
know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And Boswell's kick is good.
Good.
And they double him up here. That makes our score.
That was close.
20-10.
Could have been a back kick.
So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible.
So James
But
Conner's
here in the
probably
fourth
going to be
quarter,
out for a while
just
since he
backs
tore
clearly against
his
the wall.
shoulder.
This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though,
Yeah.
because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession.
Come
So
on.
what again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this
He's-
broadcast.
they're an
What I
empty
like is
set.
that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Prescott down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris.
Man.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they
Come on,
flipped
guys,
the
we
position
need to
there?
stop
a
'em.
nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
That tight end.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. A dump off to Elliott.
There you go, Fisher.
And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Well, that'll get them to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either. Yeah,
even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now Prescott, and his throw here's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Prescott now, option right. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get.
Tuitt could have picked that off.
By the quarterback.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons
there we go.
That inability, though, to stop the pressure.
We ain't letting them get anywhere.
Example of it there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defense has only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Holding.
Holding. Offense.
Yep.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
And there's a 2-minute warning.
We'll come back to wrap this one up.
So what are they going to do here? They're going to go for the field goal.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And Crosby puts it through.
Imagine they're going to try an onside kick.
Now a 1-score game at 20-13. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field.
Here we go. Yes, DeAndre Swift is in.
For 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
Dang it. The hole closed up way too tight.
I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do.
Block for me.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As they'll head to the sideline and
no
talk
blocking
over
whatsoever.
What to do next. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field.
Stop him.
This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another fourth-quarter comeback?
It's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this happen to too many people before, too many teams. They've got to find a way to shut him down.
Here we go again for the grizzled vet. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge.
No timeouts left, so they have to go for it.
All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Yes.
And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on fourth down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early, and then you kind of relax a little bit.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
There we go.
Picked off by Morgan.
Burnett.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And that's
now we just got to kneel it.
Right there, partner. You and I do a
Well,
lot of games,
thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.
So that's a nice